Hi, this is a really late video, uploading at 20 past 10 in the evening. I've basically spent all today trying to get random generations to work. The first situation I had was the player was walking through, hitting a collision box, and it would spawn the next part. However, I've built on top of that and done that. I've made it so it now randomly generates. Literally, there's no control over how many blocks there are. It just keeps going until all of these have spawned. Once it's generated the level, it will get the last one of these that it spawned, and it will turn it into an end level. So if I just go ahead and just click this. Obviously now I have to find the end, but it's that easy to find because it's just bright green. And as you can see, it's still the same premise of I've changed the premise. It's now plus sections that are randomly spawning. I will show you how it works when I find the exit, just for a proof of concept that yeah, I managed to do it. Managed to get it working. Quite amazed at myself. Jesus Christ, this dungeon's huge. Let me just generate a... In fact, what I can do is selected viewport, eject. Where's the end? So it, as you can see, like, it spawned right there. So if I possess my character, I can turn around, go right, run down this, you know, this little cave, this little line of sorts, and the exit should be there. So the second that I touch this, it just ends. Obviously that's just for demonstration purposes. It will be a lot better, but the way it works is, this is the spawn tile. So if you think of this as the dungeon controller for the beginning part, I've called this spawn tile. The way this works is, on the begin play, it shoots off each of these arrows, this east, south, west and north. It shoots off a line trace downwards and sees if there's a free space. Now obviously there's going to be a free space because there's nothing around it, so it spawns a T tile at each of these locations. So a T tile is this. It's not necessarily exactly a T tile. The reason why it's called a T tile is because you enter from this way, so you can go backwards. However, you won't regenerate anything. Like, the idea is that you come forward and then you go through one of these, or if it's blocked, you go backwards, type of thing. Sorry, I had to cough. And the way this works is, it works the same premise, is after this has done all of this, it calls this, which is from a begin play, it calls it on every single T tile, and the reason for that is I was only calling it on the very end and it was stopping after the first generation, but obviously I want it to keep going, so it calls it at the end of each of these generated. So then when that gets fired, it starts all of this and does all of this again, and does it constantly until the entire map cannot generate anymore because it's filled with dead ends. Dead ends are these. Is literally just a box with all four corners filled, and then I have an end manager in the level that after 0.5 seconds gets all the actors, sets it, gets the last index, gets its centerpiece, spawns an actor finish, which is literally just a green dead end with a box collision that ends the level, or puts the level to the main menu. In reality, this would reopen the level, so you have a different dungeon. And then obviously I'd set up game modes that would actually go back to the main menu if certain requirements are met, but I'm going off topic. And then once it's spawned that, it destroys the original dead end. So yeah, I got a pretty simple random dungeon generator in about 9 hours. Yeah. No, I'm dead chuffed. I'm dead happy. Cringe, but Jesus Christ! Like, yeah. The common problem with this way of doing it is you can generate a dungeon that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles big, and then the upside is you can generate dungeons that are huge. The way that I would, make this better is if I literally just went into here, turned that from a 0.66 to a 0.33, this to a 0.33, this to a 0.33, click to play, and then obviously dungeons are huge, as you can see. It's literally crashing my PC. So we don't do this. That's a no-no. But as you can see, I can do that. Another thing that I could do is leave them to as 0.66s and then leave that one as 0.33, so I'd consistently get big-ish dungeons. Like, even then, I could leave that one at 0.66. Like, let's see what this... 0.33. I'm testing it while on live, so if this crashes... Yeah, see? I can create dungeons that have curves. Like that. Like, that'd be a cool dungeon. So would that. That wouldn't. That's tiny. That's huge. But you see the point. Is I've got a random dungeon generator working within the engine. So, yeah, thank you for watching.